Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Today I want to help make you aware of a type of gaming vacation that you might not be aware of. You know, over the year I always go to many conventions, gaming conventions like Gen Con, a BGG Con, a Dice Tower Con, and those are a ton of fun. You get to just do nothing but game for like a million hours a day and get to see new people and meet people and play games, and it's a lot of fun, but it's also exhausting. And so here's sort of a different type of gaming vacation, which it really is a gaming vacation. And it's called the Rocky Mountain Gaming Vacation. And now it shares a lot of the same qualities as, say, a gaming convention that you may go to, but there's a lot of differences too. The first thing is that it's very small, right? There's only about 65 rooms available for this type of thing, and the experience is really as much about the gaming as it is about relaxing and or going out and actually vacationing in this area. Now, Icarus Tours has been doing this for 4 years, and they know what they're doing. They have a staff of 6 people full-time that cater to all of your needs. And they always pick beautiful places to go vacation. They've previously done it in the Grand Tetons, and this time, for next year in 2016, they're going to be doing it in Breckenridge, Colorado, which is about 2 hours outside of the Denver airport, and it is right near Vail and all these cool, beautiful places outdoors, and there's a ton to do. How it works is you'll be staying in a townhouse in a beautiful resort. It's called the Mountain Thunder Resort in Breckenridge, which is an absolutely gorgeous resort. And you'll be staying in a townhouse. It's going to be either a 2 or 3 bedroom townhouse, and each person or couple will get their own bedroom, they'll get their own bathroom, but in the townhouse you'll probably be sharing a common living area and a kitchen area with some other people, and people have really liked this over the past few years. Now there's a kitchen there that's stocked with sort of snacks and sandwich foods and breakfast stuff and some non-alcoholic beverages that they stock it there. The staff is amazing. They have 6 full-time staff that cater to all your needs. They make sure everybody's having a good time and helping you out with finding out what to do, helping you out in the gaming areas. Now, speaking of what to do, in addition to gaming, which I'll get to in just a moment, it's as focused on the vacation itself, and there is a ton to do there. Now you can go off on your own and just do whatever your heart desires, or you could ask the staff for help or recommendations because they're going to really know what to do there. Now anything that you do outside is basically going to be on your own price-wise, but there's a ton to choose from. You might want to go whitewater rafting and go down the rivers together, paddling and getting all wet, but seeing some great scenery. You might want to go down a horseback riding and just take in the scenery from that nice slow pace from horseback. You might want to be a little bit more active and just get on a bike and cycle around the beautiful mountains, or even just the town itself. Or you might even just want to head out and go boating as well, and just go over the lakes and go through the rivers and stuff like that. Now, also in addition to that, close by is a park that is called the Breckenridge Fun Park. Now this is really close to the resort. In fact, it's attached by the Breck Connect gondola, and once you're there, again, this is extra money to sort of get inside, but they have tons of things to do. They have zip lines that, man, you can just go down there right through the pines and in the woods there and go flying down one of those. They have all different things. As you can see on this map here, it's a huge park with lots of different things to do. You could go on a Segway tour. You can go doing things with bikes. You can do mini golf. You can get on this alpine slide. When I was a kid in New Hampshire, we used to go on these alpine slides, and you're going down. It's just so fun. You're in your own little mobile, and you can see how you can make yourself go as fast or as slow as you like. There's off-road tours. There's ATV tours. There's pretty much everything you want to do around there from a vacation standpoint. So obviously, from the relaxing and the vacation and getting away from all the thick of it type of things, you'll have way more than enough to do there. Now when it comes to the gaming side of things, well, they have open gaming almost every day from 10 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. where they have staff there that are working to help teach you games. They have a library of approximately up to 200 games there. Of course, you can bring your own if you like, but they've got people there teaching how to play games, and it's kind of like a smaller convention. Now, when I say small, there's no more than the maximum amount of people coming to this thing is 65 people. So it's small, it's intimate, you'll really get to know the people. in addition to that, special guests, well, myself and Mike Fitzgerald, who is obviously the designer of Baseball Highlights 2045 and Diamonds and many other popular games, are going as special guests. We're going to be there hanging out, and unlike most larger conventions when people come as special guests, we don't just do a panel and then you never see us again. We will be with you the whole week. We're going to be there hanging out playing games. There's a couple of nights where there's sort of a sponsored thing where the entire group goes out to eat together, and we'll be there to play games and teach games and do whatever you want and hang out with us. Now, the vacation itself is going to be June 19th through the 25th in Colorado there in Breckenridge, so it is basically a Sunday through Saturday. Now, they are already 2/3 of the way full. There's only 10 rooms left to book, so I wouldn't wait. If this sounds like something good to you, check out the website. It is IcarusTours.com, and on there you'll see the Rocky Mountain Gaming Vacation, and you can click there and look through a lot of things that I've talked about, look at schedules, look at things like that. And there's only 10 rooms left, so if you want, you might want to hurry up in booking a room, and you only have to leave a $300 deposit per person to get it locked down. And you can see some testimonials from what people have said from the recent gaming vacations that they've done and how well it's gone over and how they keep getting return guests, and it has grown exponentially every year because it's just such a great time. Well, look, I hope you've learned more, that there's something else out there other than just going to conventions where you can mix the two. For me, my wife can never go to really a gaming convention. She's a light gamer. She likes Ticket to Ride and Carcassonne and Love Letter and Lost Cities, but that's about it, right? So I can't bring her to a regular convention, a gaming convention, and think that she's going to have any fun. Where this is going to really blend both going out and having fun in the day with my wife and my friends and some of you, and also coming back and gaming, and she'll probably game with us a little bit, but it's a good balance of both with equal, thought put into everything between those two different sides of vacationing and gaming. So I hope you join us there. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you soon.